equation, and how we do it in Algebra 2 is we are only going to solve by using our graphing calculator. So solve the equation in the interval from 0 to 2 pi, round your answer to the nearest hundredth. Our equation is 3 cosine 4 theta equals to -2. And to get started on solving this, we are going to use our calculator. The first thing you're going to do is hit mode and make sure that you are in radian. So that is the most common mistake, is that you start working on a problem. This one is going to be radians because it doesn't say anything about is equal to a certain degrees. It says equal to -2, which we are going to assume is radians. There's no degree sign. If you needed to work with degrees, you'd want to make sure the degree was highlighted black with white letters, but we are using the radians. Next thing we'll do is we'll head to our y equals, and you'll put in your cosine formula, 3 cosine 4x, and 4x is in place of theta. That's what your calculator will use. And then in our y2, we're going to put -2. Now, before you hit graph, you're going to want to adjust your window. So most likely your window is going to be -10 to 10. If you've watched previous videos, you've changed your window. Maybe the last one we did was 0 to 360 because we were in degrees. We are going to want to adjust our window a little bit. So right here, you can pause the video if you want to see this window. Just for clarification, your x max, I typed in 2 and then the pi button. My scale is just pi. But go ahead and pause there, copy that window, and then you should see this graph that is being produced. Next, you'll see your graph, and we can see it's a cosine graph, starts at the maximum, and it was a 4 theta, so there's 4 cycles between 0 and 2 pi, so 1, 2, 3, 4 complete cycles, which also causes us to have 8 total solutions down here. So I'm going to go through the steps of finding one of those solutions, and then I will show you the rest of those, because it's just the repeated intersection over and over. So we're going to hit second, trace, which is your calculate option, go down to number 5, and whatever intersection you're trying to find, wherever your blip pops up, I'm just going to find this very first one. So I'm going to scroll to the left. Once I get as close as I can to that intersection, as close as I think, I am going to hit enter, 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 and right there, the theta value is what we're looking for, 0.575. That would be then 0.58. So you would do that 8 total times. So you'd hit second, calculate, number 5 again, and you'd go to that next intersection spot, hit enter, 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 and then you'd find your next intersection. I will not show you that all 8 times, but the answers you should get are 0.58, 1, 0.00, 2.15, 2.57, 3.72, 4.14, 5.29, and finally 5.71. So you're going to want to practice solving an equation using your graphing calculator.